What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. And of course, you know, over here at this channel where I'm all about looking good and smelling great. If you fall into that category and you love to look good and smell amazing, then you come to the right channel. Why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and click on the bell icon. That way you get notified every time I release a new video. So today I'm going to venture out and do something I've never done before. I'm going to start a tag video, right? I'm going to do a tag video, and it's going to be called the 12 designer fragrances of the year. Now I'm sure I'm going to follow with the niche list, and I went back and forth whether or not to do designer and niche or just combine both. But, you know, I didn't want to do a list that would have, 12 niche fragrances and maybe only 2 designers. So I thought it would be a good idea to do 12 designer, 12 niche. The niche list will follow shortly after I do the designer list. Now, I must say, I thought about this concept and doing this tag video probably about a year ago, and I was slow dragging my feet on getting around to doing it. So I do want to send a shout out to my guy Scented Moments. He actually did the video maybe about a month ago. He did 12 fragrances for the year. I don't remember if he did designer and niche or if he did if he separated them. But he did do the video, and I was like, dang, man, I thought about this a long time ago, drug my feet, never did it. So he did do a video. I'm gonna link his channel down below as well, because he did actually get to the idea before I did. So we didn't start a tag video, so I'm gonna start a tag. So the idea is 12 designer fragrances, 1 per month. Now, we know different climates, different geographic locations. Month by month, the temperature tends to vary, contingent upon where you are located geographically. I'm down south, so my list is going to resemble the type temperatures that we have per month down south. What you're going to do is choose 1 fragrance that is going to be best suited for that month. What fragrance in your collection is great for January? What fragrance in your collection is the best suited for June? Well, very interesting concept, I think. So if you want to know what 12 fragrances I chose, you already know the routine, man. Keep it locked right here. So guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's go ahead and jump right into the list. Where I'm geographically located, I would say that December through February is probably our coldest months of the year. I'm going to start the list off with the month of January. Now, as I was saying before, January is probably the 2nd coldest month that we have here in South Carolina. So for January, I chose Dior Homme Intense. Dior Homme Intense. This is, again, a great fragrance to wear when it's really, really cold outside. I love the iris in here, love the cacao. And again, this fragrance for me, of course, is perfect to wear when it's super cold outside, because especially fragrances with note like cacao and iris, to me, depends on how it's used, can come across very cloying when it's hot outside. But this is a classic in the fragrance community for a reason. I said this before, this kind of made the note of iris very popular, and it's great to wear when it's cold outside. So if I could only have 1 fragrance for the month of January, this fragrance represents January perfectly to me, from the house of Christian Dior. This is Dior Homme Intense. Now for the month of February, which is the love month, this is when we have Valentine's Day, which again is the love holiday. So I wanted to choose a fragrance that would work well in cold weather, but that had that sexy quality as well, because in February, again, we really think about Valentine's Day and things of that nature, close encounters. So I chose a classic from the house of Dolce & Gabbana. This is Dolce & Gabbana, The One. Now I know this fragrance is a lot older, and it's been talked about a lot, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a fantastic fragrance. I mean, I never get tired of smelling this one. And again, with the notes of tobacco, orange blossom, it's got a boozy kind of accord to it as well. Man, you talk about a fragrance that's good for close encounters. Now, a lot of people talk about the fact that this fragrance doesn't have great performance, and that's cool, because like I always say, man, as far as projection, you want them to be close. So this is what this fragrance is good for: close encounters, great for the month of February. From the house of Dolce & Gabbana, this is Dolce & Gabbana, the one, Eau de Parfum. For the month of March, it's starting to get a little bit warmer a lot of times in down here where I live. It's starting to warm up a little bit, but you still have some cold days during the month of March, and I think I have the perfect fragrance for March. This is from the house of Prada, and this is Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme. Again, now this fragrance has Irish as well, just like the Homme Intense, but this is of a lighter variety. But I think it has enough body and character and performance that it could still hold up to some of the cooler days. So when it's a little bit warmer or when it's a little bit cooler outside, this is still going to work. And that's why I chose it for the month of March. So my March fragrance comes from the house of Prada, and this is Prada L'Homme. Now, when April rolls around, you know, they say April showers bring May flowers. So you think about it getting warmer again, but you're really getting into the heart of spring outside. So this fragrance to me is perfect for the month of April. This is from the house of Maison Margiela, the replica line. This is Under the Lemon Trees. And you guys know I love this fragrance. I talk about it a lot, but it's perfect. Now, I actually think I got this fragrance originally in the month of April, and that may kind of contribute, that scent memory may kind of contribute to, you know, me choosing it. But outside of that, it's just perfect for that time of year, man. Perfect for warm, not hot, but warm temperatures outside. You know, again, if you think about sometimes, like they say, the April showers, this is gonna make you very, 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 very calm when you wear this fragrance. Calm and comforted, which again, I think is perfect for April. So my April fragrance on the designer side from Maison Margiela is Under the Lemon Trees. Now for me, the month of May is a very transitional type month. We're really starting to move from warmer temperatures and really starting to get into more of a hot temperature type situation outside, especially down south. And so I kind of chose a fragrance that's kind of versatile and to me represents transition, because you really can wear this any time of the year. But if I could only have 12 and have one per month, this would have to fit into my collection somewhere. So that's why I chose it for May. From the house of Christian Dior again, this is Dior Sauvage, and this is the Parfum concentration that I have here. Any, again, iteration of this fragrance will work, but it's just a fragrance that's so easy to wear, man. And really, you know, this could really fit in anywhere, honestly, for any month of the year, because it's that versatile. You guys know what this is and know what it does, but again, I chose it because of its versatility for a transition month like May. I think it works perfect for that time frame. So again, my fragrance for the month of May is going to be Dior Sauvage Parfum. Now for the month of June, which is one of the warmer months of the year where I'm located, I chose a fragrance that I love, that's easy to wear, grab and go, spray as many times as I want. I get positive attention, just makes me feel good. I love the way it smells. From the house of Versace, this is Man Eau Fraiche. And you guys saw my top 10 summer designer list that's made it. Because I really just love this fragrance, man. Again, so when it's really starting to get hot, June is the real first month where it's really, really hot outside. We're starting to get, where I am, temperatures into low to mid 90s sometimes in the month of June. And this one works really, really well because you can just throw it on, man, and it works in any situation when it's that hot outside. Again, so that's why I chose it for June. From the house of Versace, this is Man Eau Fraiche. Now in the month of July, you know, kind of coming off the month of June, you know, I start thinking vacations. I start thinking beach. You know, where I'm located, a lot of folks down south, we like to go to Myrtle Beach. That's one of the destination locations as far as vacation time in the summertime. We gotta hit Myrtle Beach at least one time, right? But when I start to think about, you know, beach trips and, you know, pool parties and things of that nature, this fragrance comes to mind. A compliment monster from the house of YSL. This is Y. I talk about this one a lot because I really love it for what it is. It's a nice, you know, floral, aquatic, marine type fragrance that gets a lot of positive attention. This one works really, really well, guys. If you try it, if you're going anywhere, like, you know, you're going to, like I said, a pool party, or if you're going to like anywhere where you're going to be swimming, like maybe like I said, a beach or something like that, just the perfect fragrance to wear. You throw it on and it just really blends well with that type of environment. So a fragrance for the month of July, again from the house of YSL, this is Y, the EDT. Now for the month of August, the fragrance that I chose comes from the house of Chanel, and this is Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now, a lot of people, when they think about this fragrance, they think about it in the summertime. Now, it does work great in the summertime. This did make my summer designer list as well. But man, it's a nice fragrance when it's just starting to get a little bit cool outside as well. I'm talking about temperatures that's somewhere around that 70-degree mark, right? 70, 75 degrees, on up to maybe 80. Man, listen, it works really well. Remember, it has a nice citrus opening, but it does have that nice kind of creamy sandalwood vanilla thing going on. And I'm telling you, you put this fragrance on around the month of August as well, when it's not, again, super hot outside and of course not cold, that kind of really in between type month. This fragrance works great around that time of year. So again, talking about between 70, 80 degrees outside. Magic right here from the house of Chanel. This is Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now for the month of September, again, September is one of those months that's similar to August. We're not getting really cold temperatures and it's definitely not hot. I'm thinking more of a warm type vibe. Again, 70, 80 degree type temperature where I'm located. And so I chose another fragrance that's kind of easy, really versatile, could go either way. From the house of Chanel, again, this is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Now again, I love the woody nature of the Parfum versus the other iterations of this fragrance, but again, any of them will work. But I think for September, it's just a fragrance that really fits that bill because again, it's so versatile. It has the woodier qualities that really work well in a little bit cooler temperatures, but then the citrus aspects as well that make it work really, really well to me. It's a little bit warmer as well, so great in that 70 to 80 degree mark as well. So again, my September fragrance that I chose from the house of Chanel, this is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Now for the month of October, that's when we really hit that cool zone now. Temperatures are really starting to cool down some. And the fragrance that I chose for the month of October is from the house of Mugler, and this is Pure Malt. Pure Malt. Now, I know I love Pure Havana as well. I would have probably chosen that for November, but there's another fragrance that just edged that out. So I do like this one as well, almost as much as I like Pure Havana, but man, listen, cooler temperatures, this stuff is magic. Magic, magic, magic. I love the boozy accords. I love the patchouli in this one. Beautiful fragrance to wear around that time of year. And again, for the temperatures that we're going to be looking at, those cool temperatures in October, this fragrance is going to shine in that temperature. So that's why I chose it, man. Again, can't get enough of this fragrance, another classic. But again, for the month of October, this will be my choice. From the house of Mugler, this is Pure Malt. Now for the month of November, which is my birthday month, I chose one of my favorite designers. Not gonna spend a lot of time on it. You guys already know what this is. From the house of Tom Ford, this is Noir Extreme. Perfect for, kind of cooler, colder temperatures. Not a great performer, but I love it, man. Just one of my favorite fragrances. So for my birthday month, I chose a fragrance that I just love. Now it does work well in those cooler type temperatures as well. So it definitely fits the bill from that regard. It's just a fragrance that I love. So this will be my choice for November. I've talked about this a lot, so I'm not going to go into much dialogue about it, but you guys know how I feel about this one. So for my birthday month of November, I would choose Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. And last but not least, for the month of December, one of the colder months here where I'm from. We don't get extremely cold temperatures, but again, it is one of the colder months that we experience. So I chose a fragrance from the house of Valentino, and this is Valentino Uomo Intense. I talked about this fragrance recently in another one of my videos, and what I said about it was, I just love how you got that iris thing going on, but this is the smoothest, creamiest iris fragrance I've ever smelled, man. It smells so good. So good, man. And if you never put your nose on it, I highly advise that you do. Again, it's a fragrance that's going to work really well in cold temperatures. And I like things that are smooth, and this is one of the smoothest fragrances that I've ever put my nose on the designer side. So that's why I chose it for my December choice from the house of Valentino. This is Valentino Uomo Intense. All right, guys, that's my time. Those are the 12 fragrances of the year that I would choose. Like I said, I want to make this a tag video, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys who I'm tagging. Now, when it comes to tag videos, you have to choose people that you think may do or respond to your tag, because we got some people in the fragrance community that just think, you know what, zip. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I always keep it cool and keep it classy. But I think you guys know where I was about to go. But anyway, so you got to choose people that you think may do your tag, right? So I have a list here of some people that I want to tag. I want to tag a few people so I can really get the ball rolling on this tag. So the first person that I want to tag is my man, Jay Copeland. One of the coolest dudes, like I said, that I've met in the fragrance community. I'm sure my boy Jay Copeland will jump on this for me. Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know that Big Beard said that he really didn't want to do a lot more tags, but hopefully he'll do my tag. I'm sure he will because he's just a cool guy. And that's what I like about Big Beard. Whether you have 5 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, to me, he comes across as treating everybody the same. So he'll probably hop on the tag for me. My man, ResFrags34, Ryan. My main man, I love Ryan's collection. So I want to see what Ryan would choose on the designer side. My man Ryan has a crazy collection, by the way. So I want to see Riz Frags do it. My man CJ City, I'm tagging you. And Sheree. Sheree, I think she's somewhere in California. But ladies, if you want to know about how my channel talks about looking good and smelling great, you want to know some nice, designer stuff that you need to go out and buy, how to look good, how to smell great, Sheree is the channel you want to check out, but I'm going to tag Sheree. And last but not least, my wild card in here, I want to tag my main man, Mr. Cheap Sense. I think he started his channel within the last year or so, but I like his style, man. It's very, very raw, very uncut. It's just going to really tell you how it is, how he feels about a fragrance. And he talks about fragrances, that from $10 on up. He talks about some really interesting fragrances, but I like the fact he just keeps it 100 all the time. So those are the people I'm tagging, man. So go ahead, if you know these people and you run across this video, if they don't happen to see it, if I can't get in contact with them to let them know that they've been tagged, you guys do me a favor and let them know they've been tagged. Okay, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Of course, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with me, your boy, and I sincerely appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share these videos out to other folks that you think could use this information or find me entertaining, because I'm your main man, Darren, the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.